Yeah, that's right. It's happening.
And what's good with y'all boys? This your boy Darren, and we back with another video. So, as y'all can tell by the title, man, we taking a little break from the game.
What?
You need to leave.
But don't worry, this is still gaming as channel. But don't worry, I just want to take a break, try something new, reach a new following of people. This year, your boy is on top of his game. That being said, we're breaking down a whole Scream 6 movie. Let me know what movies and TV shows y'all want me to break down next. But enjoy the video.
Alright, so the movie picks up at this ballin' location. This straight up 5-star restaurant that they just casually dining at on this date. Like, let's be real for a minute. We all know we could never ever afford to eat here, let alone casually eat.
And this girl right here is waiting for her man to show up. And let's be honest, this is something he had to beg her to do, because ain't no way she's sitting here waiting on his bozo.
And then this dude calls her. Yeah, this dude is chopped. But despite that fact, they start talking on the phone, and I'm not gonna lie, they start getting into some weird conversation for real. Per the usual, they start talking about scary movies, and I'm not gonna lie, this dude was being weird.
Oh, really? Film studies, slasher? What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh yeah, well definitely not that one.
Like, bro, you can definitely tell she doesn't want to be here, bro. Like, she'd rather not even be on the phone with this dude, let alone sit in front of him. So she ended up having to get up and tell this dude what the restaurant looked like, because he still can't find his way there. Now, ladies, let me spit some game to y'all. If you ever find yourself in a predicament where you have to wait on the dude to get there for your date, you might as well just get up and walk away, bro. Matter of fact, just come over to my house, bro. I'll make sure to treat you how you deserve to be treated. So now this dude tries to get her to come down this alley on some freak stuff, trying to get her away from all of civilization. And so this dude beckons her even closer down the alley than she already was, on some weird stuff, talking about some...
Oh, someone's chasing me down here.
So naturally, this is causing her to shiver in her timbers as she gets closer. And despite all the crap that he done already put her through, she trying to get close to this dude. But it's too late for her to turn back now, because the freak voice is out and the red light is on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen this scene, the first thing that came to my mind low-key was, how did nobody hear this? Like, seriously, it's not a long walk from where this is happening to the street. So this dude, Ghostface, continues to brutally violate her, bro. And then he finishes the job. Alright, pretty good kill. Let's see what he does next, though. Bro, it's too funny. Bro, first of all, why do you have a wart on your nose like you're a witch from Minecraft, dude? Like, bro. Oh my god. It's too funny, bro. I can't. Like, bro, the costume isn't even the only reason we should be scared of you, cause dude is too chopped, bro. I swear. So after switching up the fit, this dude proceeds to walk out the alley like a smooth criminal, like he didn't just do what he just did.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, this dude is a freak confirmed. So after his happy murder time, he goes into his Ghostface worshipping shrine where he can put the evidence of his crime from just a few seconds ago right there, plastered in the hallway for everyone to see. And they wonder why they get caught. So this dude calls his homie to see what he's been up to and tell him what he's been up to. And the dude answers the phone in the Ghostface voice, which low-key has my boy shaking in his boots, asking if this is really his homie or not. So despite his imminent fear, he decides to go ahead and invite his homie to this frat party that Tara was going to, because they plan on killing him while they're there. This dude also explains in maximum detail about the time that he just had outside in the city.
It's like she wasn't human.
anymore. Just an animal.
Alright, Jean. So he gets pissed off with his homie, and this turns into a game of hide and seek, or as I like to call it, freak and seek. And to make matters worse, bro is cheating by looking at the cameras. So they begin this game, and it's super quiet in the house because bro isn't even talking to him while he's walking around. So the first thing he does is check the closet, and I'm not gonna lie, what was he gonna do if he was in there? Like, dude could just end his life if he was in there for real. And unfortunately, he was not in there. And I say unfortunately because who actually wanted this dude as the killer of this movie? Like, please speak up so I can
smack the goofy out.
So he traces his homie to the fridge.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is when he shouldn't have known something was wrong. Cause you really expect me to believe that this grown man fit in the fridge? Yeah, bro, I'm not a complete dodo. I'm not falling for that. And I low-key thought this dude wasn't gonna fall for it either, but he opened that fridge. Yeah, sorry about the blur, but I'm not trying to get banned. So the real Ghostface appears behind him and starts getting retribution for him taking his identity. And then he starts just making up for every single stab that this dude hit on that woman. And then like the real G Ghostface, he finishes it off in style, which is where the movie actually begins.
What?
Yeah, sorry guys, it's been a while.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna skip the next scene. I mean, nothing really happened anyway. I mean, all that really happened was her crashing out on this poor man.
And then when she gets home, she realized Tara's at a party, which is how we get here.
So I'm not gonna lie, the function is bumping, dog. I mean, they got a lot of type of people in here and a lot of type of costumes for real. We got dudes hitting the bong, we got Zeus coming in a frame. I mean, it's lit. And of course, we got our MCs chilling right here, man. And of course, we got our GOAT, our glorious MC final girl, Jenna Ortega, Tara. And we also got our other GOAT, Chad, in here getting lit with the boy Cameron. Cameron? Yeah, I think his name is Cameron. So the dude Chad gets pulled away with what he's doing because Tara about to go up there and give this dude some of the goods. So of course the dude Chad got to step in for not only him but the whole game. So they start off with this back and forth shoving, and I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a full-on brawl, like at least some hands to be thrown, like I mean some crazy fist-to-face action. But the fun is broken up by Sam, who completely rids this guy of his privilege to have children. Now, ideally, he should be dead from this attack. Like, let's be honest. Like, there isn't a dude alive that wouldn't get instantly neutralized after getting punched in the balls. So after she does that, she gets recognized by a bunch of people at the party that notice her from these online rumors that are going around. And they end up getting her to leave. Tara and her start arguing because Tara don't want her to be up her cheeks all the time, but she want to be up her cheeks all the time. Cause they out here dealing with the Ghostface stuff trauma. So after taking like 60 hours to make peace with each other, this happens.
Hey! Murderer! What's wrong with you, bitch? You gotta stop this!
Again, another moment that would have been perfect for showcasing some hands, not gonna lie. But they hold her back. And bro, this used to get me so heated. Like bro, I'm trying to be mesmerized by a S-tier fight. And they out here trying to hold man down, like let go. Cause we know you all trying to see him die. So the next few scenes were just straight filler. I mean, there was nothing really important that happened. Basically, this cop calls them down to the station, and they're walking there, and this is where the scene is going to pick up. So they exit their apartment. I'm not going to lie, Tara was low-key about to get kicked back inside. But through some persuasive action, she ends up convincing her to let her come. So then, they get the first phone call of the series, and it's from Richie Kirsch. And for a little backstory, Richie got packed up in the last movie.
Yo, who called on my phone?
Hello, Samantha. Did you miss me?
Yo, think hard if you want to do this, because the last two dudes that messed with up ended up getting packed up.
You should be thanking me, Sam. Jason and Greg were gonna kill you and your sister. I gutted them before they
You're for us all of a sudden?
Not quite. I'm going to show the world who you really are. A liar and a killer. I'm going to punish you, Sam.
Yeah, well try staying off the internet, bozo.
Don't be cute. You're gonna pay for what you did. And I'm not gonna stop until I butcher you. You and anyone who gets between us. You and Tara better watch your backs.
You better watch yours.
But Sam, oh Sam, that was not an ominous warning.
That was a threat.
So Ghostface tried to sneak up and he catch a mean elbow to the face. So they dash down the street and this dude run right after him too. So they run into this corner store and I'm not gonna lie, this dude right here at the front, he was just mad they cut in front of him in line for real. But this dude Ghostface once again proves his mettle by walking straight in the corner store. And everybody is in here flabbergasted except this dude that got cut in front of. He ready to smoke. And I'm not gonna lie, I was finna get hyped for real. But of course, this dude gets packed up like a pound of bologna. So he just starts packing up random customers in his shop, just slaughtering them. And now he's
Locked on.
So our MCs are about to bite the dust until this dude comes out with the shotgun saving the day. But don't think he's safe just because he did this. We still gonna flame him too. So he has a clean look at the target. We can all see it. Let's see how he fumbles this.
Hey!
You see, this is the kind of cockiness I don't understand. Like, he could have very easily finished him off right in that moment, right there. But instead, you want him to see his demise and sit there and flex while crushing rocks. So Ghostface got away because dude wanted to make sure he saw him getting a slug in between his eyes. And he tells them to bounce and get out of here. But dude forgot that the store was locked, and so he fumbles for his keys and...
You did. You gon' die. You gon' die. You gon' die. Yeah. What it mean? Yeah.
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. So after pulling off the coldest kill of all time, they start hiding like absolute rats. I mean, holy crap, dude. This dude had them genuinely scared for their life. And so this dude starts hunting them. I mean, this is a predator and prey game at this place. So they're out here trying to avoid this man. So it's pretty evident that they're not gonna get out of here without him causing some trouble. And I mean, this dude is really just out here playing COD, peeking around corners and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, based on the emotion we're seeing here, they was both thinking it was raps for them. But courtesy of some quick thinking, she was able to free them from the situation. They leave the convenience store, and when they turn around, they see that my boy has just completely fled the scene. So they end up at the police station where this dude is on the case with them. So they then realize whoever Ghostface is playing games and leaving masks at different body counts. And also this girl from the FBI is gonna get on the case and help them out. So then they gotta deal with all these news people just trying to drain them dry of information. And also Gail is here, and yeah, they're not on good terms with her. And she trying to let her know by throwing a massive right hook. But gang, you should have just not embarrassed yourself. So she weaved that crisply, but then oh, bro, y'all listen to the sound that punch made. Like, she definitely rearranged some jaw muscles with that one. The reason they're so upset with her is because she wrote a book about what happened to them like 5 years ago or something. Like, bro, nobody really cares. So now we cut to this dude's house where he's about to get absolutely folded up by Ghostface. And so he smashes his head against his door before finishing it with a freaking stab right below the eyes. And then he walks in this dude's crib unannounced and starts looking for files and stuff. Now, despite watching this movie so many times, I'm not sure why he did this. But despite all that, we got our group here chilling at the college because they just found out about the murder. And basically what they end up saying is don't trust nobody new, trust everyone that was there 5 years ago when they got attacked the first time. So everybody pulls up to Sam's crib where they on some Fantastic Four stuff, and then this happens. Now the next scene is my favorite scene in all of movie history. And as much as I want to put the entire scene in here, that would break the fair use laws, so I have to abide. So the crew is chilling at the crib when Sam says she's been sleeping with the dude from across the street. Which for context is this dude, the pinnacle of the alpha male species. So the dude is just chilling in here when he sees out the corner of his eye Ghostface in the other room. And me, when I was watching this for the first time, I couldn't believe he was already in here. So this dude Danny tries to warn her that he's around, but instead all he ends up doing is attracting the attention of Ghostface and just calls him a B word. And these dudes are still in the main room completely carefree trying to high five and stuff. Like 1, 2, 3 teamwork, there's a killer in the other room. So the dude Danny tries to call them to warn them, and they, of course, they just pay no mind to it. So at this point, you can't blame Danny for whatever happens. They brought this on themselves. So they all get simultaneous text messages and they go to check it, only to see what they could have prevented by being a little more aware. So they all rush to the door, completely unarmed by the way, and then they just stand there. There is zero excuse at this point. Hate the player, not the game. So the dude kicks the door open and action is popping off, man. And so Tara and her man just straight skedaddle, and they leave them to their own vices, and he comes forth and slashes her arm open. Her girlfriend tries to protect her, but I'm not gonna lie, that was not the move, my guy. So Samantha decides now is the time to strap up, but all the knives is gone. So the chick from earlier start getting cut open like an Amazon package, and he was low-key being freaky, twisting the knife around in her. And just as the gang realizes she's about to bite it, Sam comes in and folds him with a block. And these dudes, still in full sprint away from the action, realize that they left everyone else up there. What? It's over. So Sam come in clutch with the big brain activity and realizes that he could get in through the bathroom, which we see this dude folded in the tub, and Ghostface pull up to continue what he started. So they end up containing him in the bathroom where he's gonna stay for a little bit. And then the goat Danny comes through to help them out again. And so he starts shoving a ladder over there, and she low-key hating on his plan for real. Like, this is low-key your fault. And so Sam go across the ladder first, and while I mess with Danny, there was no reason for all that sweet talking in my ear while she went across his ladder. So Sam makes it across the ladder, and now it's Mindy's turn to go. And don't ask me why they sent her instead of the person that's about to get gutted. So this dude is breaking into the room at an exceeding pace when they get Mindy across the hallway. But now Annika gotta get over there. And so she starts making her way over, but I'm not gonna lie, you can hear Ghostface pounding on that door in the back. And then he gets in there. And so they say that she gotta move it, like right now. But this dude Ghostface already know what he gotta do. And bro, I'ma play y'all this part. The music was going crazy. And she falls and cracks her cranium like a Happy Wheels character. And Samantha was looking at this dude like she really expected him to have some consideration for human life.